We had students who were accountants driving, Uber. We had people who were doctors delivering pizza. When you first come to a foreign country, a lot of times you end up doing a lot of manual jobs, things that don't require a lot of language. And as I was working with the population that came to learn English here at the college, I realized that English was not their end goal. For a while, I did 2 jobs. I did family counseling along with teaching English here and supporting the program. The communities that have been left behind have been left behind. And it was an awful waste of professional talent that our country can really embrace. So I think the post-secondary education is due for a revolution. They say there's a revolution about every 100 years. So we are due for another one. If you go around and ask people, everyone's going to say, we can't find skilled tradespeople anywhere. And it's something that we sort of did to ourselves as a country. So when I first started in workforce development, I said, how come we don't have any skilled trades training? And the leadership at that time told me, well, we don't do that in Howard County. So, I think people have this idea about Howard County that everyone's well-educated and everyone's wealthy. But I knew that wasn't true because, as I said, I worked with English as a second language learners and high school diploma earners. So I worked with people who are in our community but weren't enjoying the wealth and the education that everybody else had and everybody else said Howard County is. So I said, well, the population that I work with doesn't jive with everything you're saying. So I kept saying, we need to do some kind of skilled trades training here at the college. And the leadership, I think they humored me. They said, okay, you can do a pilot. And I think they were thinking that, we'll let her try because she's new, she's eager, she wants to do this stuff. So we'll let her try, and then she'll quickly find out it's not gonna fly in Howard County, and she'll give up. So I think they agreed to a pilot to maybe silence me to say, we told you so, right? So I partnered with an HVAC training provider, a registered apprenticeship sponsor, and I said, how can we bring this training to Howard County? And she and I started to create a program here at the college, and I was so determined to make the first class go. And I asked her, how many students do we need to go, make this first class go? She said, at least 8. And I said, I'm not sure. Can we try with 5? So I talked her down to 5 because I wanted to prove them wrong, but I wasn't all that confident. So I was like, I think I can get 5 people to join. We had 24 in that first class. Right now, we are in the process of building a trade center. And the reason for that is there's a disconnect between what the workforce of the future needs and who is going into that pipeline. It's changed a lot. So when the new president came in, and one of the first questions she said to her leadership team was, who are we not serving? So I raised my small hand and said, I think we need to do trades. And she said, we don't have a trade center? And I said, we don't have a trade center here on campus. She's been to many states, worked at many community colleges, and she said this is the first community college that does not have a trade center. And she quickly found out the community also desired this.